Hello and welcome everyone. It's another week of Murder by Numbers with Clover and I. Um, Last week we kept predicting who would die, and indeed the guy died. Um, I forgot his name already, but I
Dave?
sorry,
Dave?
name who
Dave,
was
I think.
Dave?
Maybe. I don't know. We will
Does
find out soon
We'll
enough.
find out soon. We also have like three suspects for different reasons, so that's.
Caitlin,
Mm-hmm.
we suspect, but she doesn't have a Well, technically, he's kind of douche. He was kind of douchebag to her. We have Bobby, the dude who, yeah, probably didn't do it, but is just like, yeah, new character.
Yep.
Uh, and Becky, but it's not Becky, but Becky made a statement about you should all die,
Yeah.
so she's a suspect. She has not done it.
She will be the prime suspect by the time.
Oh yeah, pretty sure. But anyway, only one way to find out is by going to the dressing room and start playing. So let's
Yeah.
do that.
Gasp. He's really.
Okay, so he is choked to death.
Yeah, that seems pretty clear. Was I Sharon as well?
Yes, yes.
Don't think you can just walk away from me, Honor Miss Rai. What's going on? Is it true what Ryan said? Someone died and you've been acting like some kind of detective?
Ryan. I like that I could play him. I don't like to do it itself.
I mean, I've acted like a detective for years, right? That's
Fair, fair, fair. Oh, his name was Dick, by the way. It's kind of all over the background.
Dick, yeah.
I had the D right.
Yep.
Yep.
You got the D all right.
Yeah. You got on with what I meant. Thank you.
I've acted like some kind of detective for years, Mom. That was my job. Don't smart mouth me. You know what I mean. Is it true? Yes, but it was just. I don't want to hear it. What were you thinking? It was bad enough you gave up your degree to become some low rent TV actress. But now this? If your father was here. Mom! Dick Stanford is dead. Are you going to help or not?
No.
Maybe I should go and put Dick's flowers in some water. They're starting to wilt already.
Priorities, woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, it's me. Kind of early to be collecting flowers for the funeral, isn't it?
Don't you have someplace else to be?
Hey, I'm just here to watch the great detective at work.
I'm not a detective. I just. Stay out of my way, okay?
I want to investigate first.
Yeah.
Joking. Should go to the snack bag. Oh, okay. This
Such
is
upbeat music for a crime scene.
This is wrong. Though I know for a fact that this has to be one.
Yeah. What? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Because however you play it,
Yeah.
this one needs to be.
Agree. Yeah.
Nope, not that one. 2, 1, 2, 2.
Yep.
So let's eliminate. Nothing here.
No, the 5, so it's 5, so we can run it up from the bottom, right, in the 6th column.
Oh,
So
sorry, what?
just the one above, that one, yeah, we can
That
comment
one.
on it.
Yeah. We don't know anything about this. We don't know anything about this. We don't know anything about this except for that one. We don't. We do this.
Yep.
Either there or there.
It's not very helpful. The last but one column. Oh no, never mind. I thought we knew something there, but not.
No.
Yeah, for the last but the 8th, we do know we can X something out, right?
This one. The 8th one?
Yeah, the 8th column. We can X out that one, yeah. Which means that we know something about the 5 to the left.
Also, we know this.
Yeah, that was actually already helpful. Yeah. We can fill in the bottom row.
Check. So we can fill in that thing. Don't know about this, don't know about this, do know about this, meaning that this has to be there, this has to be there, this has to be there.
Yeah,
Because this is 1.
Yep.
4.
Let's see. So on the 6th row, we probably can do something. Oh yeah, now we definitely can.
6 row, this one?
So the 4 is clear now.
1, 3. Don't know yet. 1, 2, 3. No, this technically doesn't eliminate anything yet. We don't know this yet. We do know that one. Meaning that we can eliminate that. Meaning we can eliminate that. Meaning we can eliminate. No, that's wrong. Technically, we can still want to do 1, 2, 3. No, not. No, we can't. Like this, one of these two.
Yeah,
This one
agree.
cannot be it. This one has to be it. This one has to be it. This needs to be in 2. We don't know that yet. That one is grayed out. That one can be that. Can be that. Can be that. Can be.
I think so. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
1. And that 2. I think this is correct. How we did this. Probably. And this needs to be grayed out. Then we can play this. Need to grade this out. Play this. 1, 2, 3. 1. This needs to be 1 somewhere. 1 somewhere. 2 somewhere.
We can. The 4th column is finished.
I did something wrong here.
You did? Yeah, that is 6. So, but I'm pretty sure the bottom one we needed to. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I hope this fixes it.
Let's hope. Otherwise, we'll have to reset. We'll figure it out.
I think I'm good. I think we're good. Yeah! Let's go!
It's a hand! Dum dum dum. Well, that's some nice handiwork.
Honor, look at this. There are handprints on Dick's neck.
He was strangled.
Yeah, we already knew that. Strangulation, death by external obstruction of the windpipe, stopping the flow of air to the lungs. Air is important because it contains oxygen, which the brain requires to function. Perhaps it's analogical to my primary bus being obstructed.
Maybe? I can't believe we're really doing this.
You can't? You know I'm good at finding things.
Not just that, everything. We're doing detective work again. How did that happen? I thought we were done when we solved Blake's murder. That was just a one-off thing, wasn't it?
Maybe we may not have been looking for a mystery to solve, but the mystery has found us. And besides, we still have the matter of my memory loss to solve. Unless you think we should stop.
Let's do either the first or the third. Stop and miss all the fun. We might be able to crack this case before the cops even get here.
Do you really think so?
With you to help me? Why not? Besides, it would really annoy Ryan if we did. That's motivation enough for me.
Yay! So I guess
So-
no need for power terms again. Oh, sorry. That was honor. I thought
Yeah.
that was scout because it's a scout move. My bad. Just like in the movies.
Here's looking at you, Scout.
I would have loved if they had different colors for characters. It would have made so much. Oh,
Yeah, I would still mess it up all the time, so.
oh yeah, same, but still. This is
Ooh,
like 15.
There's actually a
Oh.
hint with that. Easy game.
That's good. 7. Four. 4, 5, 4. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Don't know about this one.
But we don't, right? Do we? Oh, we do. Yeah, you're right.
2, 3, 4. 3. We don't know about this one. This need to be. This is probably the 8th. So let's say anything else.
Yeah, it gotta be. Maybe we want to do something with the 2-9 on the last but one row. So if we start off with 2 and then a space. Yeah, so I don't know if that won't happen, but right, we have some leeway there, but at least, yeah, up to, let's see, I think
Like
2
this.
more,
Like this, right?
This is 8 up from that point, so we can go 1 more to the right and 1 more to the left. Yeah, so if we empty the beginning out, then I think this is what we can know at the moment. Right, we don't know the first 2 for certain.
I think so. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but the black squares as well, right? Or do we have a reason to know those? To the left.
What do you mean?
The 2 you filled in, the black squares.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's very helpful.
Let's see, can I do that somewhere else? Yeah, I can do it here. This one isn't hard. We can do this. This is only once.
I think, let's see, maybe we can figure out that the 6 has got to be in the middle, right? On the 6th row. Like could no, actually, we don't know that for sure, right?
No, because we could have this and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? So we don't know that for sure.
Yes, so I meant on the 6th row, right? We have 3, 6, 1. Can we place the 6? Like, could we fill in those?
2, 3.
So that way it has to be right. And
Yeah, like this. So
yeah, but
Meaning-
is that the? Can I just empty them out for a sec? If we look at it from the right,
which did I have to empty?
that one needs to be emptied out. But the 1-5.
What does this do?
No clue. Can you, so 2 to the right? The column with the 1, 5? We had a black square there. Yeah, that one.
This one. Yeah.
So if we look at it from the right, then it's 1 space and then 6, right? Can that can't. So if we look at it from that way, then it still needs to
Yeah, these two need to be connected.
yeah, so we can actually fill them in.
Yep. I guess in this one,
Yeah.
let's cancel out. This one can cancel that. This is a 6. This is 4. This is.
What
We don't
I
know.
think we can do is we know for sure that on the last row we have 1 4 in the second part and 1 4 in the first part, and we can do overlapping on those areas. On the left you have 1 too many, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so agree. That looks good.
Hey, Cat. Let's see. This needs to be 3. We don't have any animation yet here. We don't have any animation yet here. This is one of the two. Let's see.
I think at this point we can fill in the 3 on the 3 6 1, right? All the way to the left.
Yeah, this one. Okay, what leaves that? That leaves that we can do that. So we cannot mark that one. We can mark those two.
Agree?
This one we can mark.
Yeah, so on the 5th column with the 6 1, we know the 1, right? It's all the way at the bottom. Yeah. And yeah, same for that one. So that also has an X all the way at the bottom.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I agree. So we can fill in the 9. Yeah, looks good.
This one can be X. That one can be X out. This one can be down. This one needs to be down. This one can be X out. That one needs to be X out. This one can be X out. This one can be X out. Don't know about that one yet. This one can be there. This one needs to be X out. This one needs to be there. This one can be X out. This one can be X out. This one can be there.
It's a car.
Maybe. I don't know. This one can be X out. This one can be X out. This one we don't know. This one we don't know yet.
We could, on the top row, we could do some overlapping.
Still not know that one.
The top one can be X'd out, right? Oh yeah, even that, yeah. Good catch. Yeah, looks good.
Like this. Frick.
We have the 1 4 3 column. Yeah.
There. I was like, I missed something, but I don't know what.
A liquor
Yes,
spill.
that looks like a car. Sorry. It's a beautiful car.
It's yeah, no. It's like one of those beer tandems.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know what they're called. Like, you know, the big, like like where you can put 10 people on cycles and they serve beer and they drive around city centers. I guess they don't have those in your place, but like in student places, they're quite commonplace. Well,
I believe you, but I
not
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
okay. So they actually got banned like even before the whole pandemic thing, like because they drunk people in group cycling is not sort of a good idea. Like they were kind of dangerous actually. But yeah,
All
not
right.
miss, not something to be missed though.
Yeah.
Anyways, a spill that could suggest some kind of struggle maybe. It smells like whiskey.
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 Ah, fermented grain liquor pairs well with beef and wild mushrooms. Would you say this smells domestic or important? Imported.
Since when do you know so much about whiskey?
Since my makers are freaking alcoholics. I scanned a copy of Rise and Shine's magazine in the lobby earlier. Philip Marlowe's fascination with alcohol is finally starting to make sense.
Seems like it was Dick Stanford's fascination too. He must have been drinking it before he went up for his award.
Well, we knew that already.
Yeah.
That's everything from my kickstone. Should I make a more detailed sweep?
Not yet. I think we've got enough to suggest what happened here.
Oh,
Not
you have a
jumping
theory
to
already?
conclusions. Nice.
You have a theory already? Can't wait to hear it.
Dick was murdered. Someone must have been waiting for him backstage. The whiskey suggests he was drunk, so he couldn't have put up much of a fight. The killer only had to put his hands around his neck and.
Is killer male or can killer be also female? Because his and killer.
I mean, there's no kill stir, so they could have said, like, put their hands around her neck, but.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
their hands around his neck, because the neck is still Dick's, but yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Lights out for Dick Stanford. God damn it, Scott.
Scout, was that a quip?
It's a quote from all of your detective novels, but I'm working on a routine to make my own. Oh, dope. I've got to admit, I'm impressed. Durr. No, really. Not bad for someone with no experience or training. Who knows, maybe this time you can catch the killer before he jumps off a damn or balcony. Rude. The body's in here. I want the forensic honor. What are you doing here? Those two are you choose.
Either one is perfect.
This one?
Yep. What took you so long?
And I made it clear last time, you're not a detective. But and as for the toasters of yours, I've got no feelings. It's got no feelings, no intuition. It undermines all the principles of good police work.
Yes, because nothing says good police work like feelings and intuition. Don't you want to hear at least what we found?
Absolutely not. I got a trained forensic team coming in. I can only hope you two idiots haven't contaminated all the evidence. Now get out of my crime scene. Zwijg. He didn't seem pleased to see us.
No, but that's not gonna stop us now, right?
Oh, he didn't even interrogate Brian. Ryan, huh?
Eh,
Right, let's find some more evidence. So that was not necessary, apparently.
yeah. Oh, he came with us, of course.
Ah, well, we're gonna do more investigating because we don't care about him. 7.
We have one more at in first. Yeah.
Check. Let's see.
We can
That
X that
one
up.
straight
Yeah.
up, and I can do that one.
Can fill in the one between the 7, right? On the third column.
With where?
Top row, third column. That's the just the 7. Yeah.
Okay, now we can also do not this one, we can do this.
Yeah, agree. Looks good.
Meaning we can gray out that one. Let's see. That doesn't say anything. That doesn't say anything. That doesn't say anything. That says too much. So we're gonna skip that for now.
No, but isn't that last one? It sums to 7,
6,
10.
7, 8, 9.
There's
10,
4
11,
between. I think we can just fill that in, right?
Let's see. 6, 7, 8. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Okay.
All the information.
Okay, you were right.
I just used my camera.
Shush. Well, we don't know that's one yet. 7. That one not. That one not. That one not. That one not. This one. And this one. 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 This one can be grayed out. This one can be there. This one can be grayed out. This one can be grayed out. This can be marked. This can be marked. This can be grayed out. This can be. Oh, not this one. This one can be marked. 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 This one can be grayed out. Again, this one can be grayed out. This one needs to be in 2 then. No, we don't know for sure. We can know that one though. And we know this, so we know that. So we know, oh, not that one, this. Don't know about that, we know about this one. The 3 here, the 4 there, means 4 there.
Yeah, we can fill the 4th row in from the there.
We don't know anything about this thing though. This one can be in 3 though. This needs to be in 2, then this needs
We
to
can
be
empty that out and then
Oh, it needs to do this in gray, this in gray.
we can probably overlap the 5 if we want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the 5 there.
So I think we can get actually we can get a couple to the, so we can fill in the one, let's see, I think the 3 below as well, right? Because it's gonna be a 2 and then a 5. Yeah, one more I think.
Like that. Yeah, I think you're right there.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. Let's see. And that's one, right?
Yeah, agree.
By the way, this one is not correct because you could technically do this. Sorry, you could technically do this, and then. I'm being an idiot. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore what I said.
We can. So we have the row with the 1-7. That you have the block in. Yeah, we can X that out, and that gives some information about that row. Yeah. Yeah, we can fill that in.
Yeah. Phew. They're getting harder, man. They're getting harder.
Yeah. They're ramping it up.
Ugh. It's going great until a certain point, and it's like,
It's an old issue of Celeb Life with a feature on Dick Stanford. This must have been written just after he retired. Looks like a typical puff piece, all about what a great guy he is. Here's something for your database, Scout. Gossip magazines like Celeb Life are total garbage for people that don't have lives themselves.
I've added this to my database. Thank you, Honor.
That's weird. The last page has been torn out. All that's left are the first two words. However, rumors.
I wonder what the rest of the article said. Yeah, we can do more investigating. Where would it be? Oh, the lights? No. Ah, the camera wheel. Oh, look, it's less, which is not necessarily a good thing. We can do
size
5.
can be deceptive.
We can do at least to the 5. Right? Because 2, 1.
Yeah, agree. We can just fill it in.
We could even do that one.
Right, so... Yeah. Oh, that was 3. Yeah, okay. 2...
That one can be done at least.
Oh, but we can still fill it in, right? It starts with 2, then an X, then a 1, then an X.
2 and a 1, and an X and a 1. Oh, wait. Hello. Hello. Good day, Clover. That one can be done. That one can be done. That one can be done. That one can be grayed out. That one can be grayed out. And that one can be grayed out. Do we know anything else already?
Let's see. We can probably do something on the bottom row as well. Not much though.
Like this, right?
Yeah. Actually, we can do a lot with those 5s, right? On the 6th and 7th column.
Anything else?
On the last row, we can put 2, 3, and then X. So I think we can fill in the second 5. We can fill in on the bottom as well.
This
yeah, now definitely. Yeah, that one. Yeah. You can do the 6th column.
Like that, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Up and there. There and there.
The 1 on the 1-5 gotta be in the middle. looking at
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
to the left.
correct. Yeah, check. Don't know that that's one, don't know that that's one, don't know
No,
that
agree.
this needs to be 3, 2. Can be grayed out, this can be there. This is not correct. Something went wrong here.
Ooh, that is kind of tough. Yeah, that looks kind of bad. I don't really see how we could fix that.
Yeah, we cannot fix this. 1 second. Can we?
Let's
Can we
reset
it?
it. Okay, let's try that again.
It's the first time we had to reset.
No. First time for everything.
1, 2, 5. We know that for sure. We know this one for sure.
We can fill in that one. Yeah, agree.
And that one.
Yeah.
Which causes that one.
Mhm.
2 needs to be there.
We can do something with the. Oh, this can't be correct, right? Well, because we have the first column is a 4.
Which one?
So the first column is a 4, so
Yeah.
that can't fit in here. So there something's going. Or did you just mark that just to?
Oh, yeah. Wait 1 second. Let me undo this like this, and then I was like, this needs to be in 2, and this needs to be 1.
Okay.
We have like these 2
Yeah,
needs
okay.
to be marked, and we know for a fact that that one cannot be marked.
Yeah.
So like this, so we know that the one has to be there.
Yeah.
Be like
Agree. Okay, that looks good. Yeah.
I was almost like, wait, what? Did I do something wrong? But no.
Yeah, I
Not yet,
didn't
at least.
quite follow what you were doing.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's the second column is a 2. We can fill that in on the bottom.
Yeah, and that means we have to
Yeah,
do that.
that gives a lot of intel.
Okay, so this needs to be in 3, so we have to do this as a 2.
Yep, agree.
And this needs to be marked. This can be marked like that. This needs to be in. No, that's where I went wrong last time.
No, but
Actually,
it
no.
has to be a 3, right? Yeah.
So that needs to be 2,
Yeah.
and this one needs to be marked off. And this is a 3, and this can be the 4, and this is a 4, and this is a 2. But this can be marked off. Then,
Yeah, that. So we know for a fact that. Oh wait. That doesn't. What you doing?
no, never mind. That's
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
This.
Mhm.
This one has to be there. Then don't know that one yet. This one can be grayed out. This one, well, no, we don't know that one. Excuse me. That one has to be grayed out. This one has to be filled, and these 2
Yeah.
have to be filled. Then it doesn't match up anymore.
What?
Oh wait, it
Hey,
does.
we can exit out. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is where it went wrong.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
This is where it went wrong last time.
Okay.
There we go.
Wait, we've had this before, right? This picture, I'm pretty sure. It looks a lot like something we had in case 1.
With not a lot of pixels to deal with, eventually everything's gonna look alike.
Sure. This This smells just like the whiskey we found in Dick's dressing room. Do you think this was his hip flask?
If it was, how did it get out here? We cannot do anything.
So what kind of accessory would you want to carry with you if you wanted to look cool?
I don't know.
A hip flask.
Shut up. The real cops are finally here. You ready to let them take over over now?
Not just yet.
Yeah, we skipped whole dialogue because this is other dialogue.
What do you mean? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no, never mind.
You don't always get to get all the options, right?
Oh well.
How do you know? Did you know Dick personally?
I met him a couple of times. Can't say I liked him. The guy was always blowing his own horn.
It's tooting your own horn, right? Or is blowing your own horn also okay?
I'm not sure. Did it say blowing or tooting?
It did say blowing.
Okay. I don't know.
Might be like British or something. Anyways. Really? I'm surprised you didn't get along. It sounds like you had a lot in common.
Funny.
Can you think of anyone who might have wanted to hurt him?
Well, I've had. That's the thing with this town. You never really know anyone.
Tell me about it. What do you think about Bobby Price?
Bobby. He looks nervous, doesn't he? Then again, can't blame him. I hear his show is pretty close to getting cancelled.
What's your impression of Kathleen?
I don't trust her. She's hiding something. Oh no, shit, Sherlock.
You sure it's not just because she's smart and a woman?
Got no problem with smart women.
As long as they're not smarter than you.
Are we still talking about Kathleen? No.
So Ryan is dum-dum. Or actually, you know, Honor's kind of smart, so...
I presented him evidence.
According to this magazine article, there was some kind of rumors going around about Dick. Do you know anything about that?
Nope. Yeah, keep out of all that showbiz drama. What's your point? Oh, okay. Ew. Is that whiskey? You know I hate that stuff. Okay, chillax. Get it away from me, damn it, Honor. You know I can't stand the smell of whiskey. Why not? That's not...
The week before we got married, he got wasted and crashed his dad's yacht into the San Diego Pier. I don't know what was worse, the broken arm or the 3-day hangover.
Thanks for reminding me. What do we...
I think we can just move to another spot, right?
Go somewhere else? Oh, we can go to the main hall. Check. Check. Oh, the people are gone. What if the killer got away?
Not everyone. Bobby and Kathleen are over there. I guess the cops are focusing on anyone with direct connection to Dick.
Becky is not even there.
Becky's crying in the toilet.
Oh yeah, right.
Probably.
Investigation. Speed stand? Oh no, actually not. Where? Hello?
Okay, maybe this is the rare no-hint investigation.
No, I saw when I moved fast, I saw the pop up. Oh.
I thought so too, but it might just be like the visual. Oh yeah, you're right. Keen eye there.
Thank you. Game.
think we can just fill this in, right? It's we need another 1, then an X, and then 10.
Oh, yeah, we can. 14.
Yeah, looks good. Oh, that's... Oh, sorry, never mind. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Agree?
Agree.
If not, please tell me.
No. We're good.
6,
Yeah,
7.
looks good. Agree.
Yeah.
We can actually X out on the 3rd row. Sorry, 3rd row. So we have the 1, 5.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, check.
And that also gives us the 9.
Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, 6. Doesn't just also. Let's see, 8, 9. No, almost. We know this though.
Let's see.
So,
Yeah, agree.
and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
We have
I was not really counting. This needs to be 6. This one can be grayed out.
Yep.
This one can be grayed out. This one can be grayed out. This one can be grayed out. This needs to be there. This one can not that one. This one can be grayed out. I can't say for sure that these two need to be grayed out.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually no, because there's still 1 in the middle. Excuse me.
Alright. We can probably do something with the 9 on the 5th column.
On the 5th column, you said.
Yeah. We can just fill that in.
Yeah.
And actually same on the 4th row or 4th column.
Fourth column, you said?
Yep. The top can be X'd out.
Also the 7 on the 7th column. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Good call.
Okay.
Thanks.
Can we do everything here? No, right?
Yeah, because the top one actually can be X'd out.
Not check.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that one not. This one can at the 7th on the 11th row. Wait,
yeah,
what?
Yeah, so the 7 on that 7 is finished, and the 7 above that is also finished.
Check. Check, and then this one. And then this needs to be in 3. And then this needs to be in 2 somewhere in here. This needs 7. This needs to be 7. This needs to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. 7, 7.
Yeah.
Then that one. This one can be grayed out. This one can be grayed out. This one can be grayed out. That one can be there. That can be there. Still one. There was one too many, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That one can be grayed out.
Agree.
1, 2, 1. That one can be grayed out. That one can be grayed out. That one can be grayed out. That one 2. That one can be grayed out. This one 1. That's grayed out. This 1, 2, 1. That can be grayed out. That can be no. That
Ooh,
needs to be
that's
cleared out.
that's.
That needs gray out. That needs to be 4. Gray out, gray out. That one. Gray out, gray out. That one. Gray out.
There we go. Okay, so
Hey, but mind you.
before we continue, um, what's your favorite 9?
What?
A K9.
It's Celeste, though, you to say that.
No. It's all me. I've been trained well.
Disappointed. How are you doing, Bad RNG? I'm disappointed, by the way. I'm very disappointed.
You should be. Someone must have dropped this without realizing. It's nice, real leather.
Looks like you're very busy. I hope you feel better soon. And hopefully works or whatever you takes you busy eventually gives you some free space, time space. I'm doing great. Work is nice to me. Alright, maybe not so much, but yeah.
No, it's actually fine. Work is like busy, but
No, I
okay.
meant that you were not nice to me.
Oh, I definitely ain't nice to you. Ain't whatever. Anyways, I mean,
I,
if
I
if
wa-
if if throwing bad puns at you is my crime, then I plead guilty.
Get him, boys. We got him. This is live. Yeah, I can relate to that. I can very, very much relate to that. I think we all can.
Yep, agree.
I wonder who it belongs to. We should try to return it.
There's no ID inside. It's just small bills and a check stub for $50,000.
No, yeah, we found a wallet. Okay. Was there anything in it? Yeah, only $50.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Only 50.
only 50. Yeah, I don't know. So a check stub is, I think, yeah. So that looks like I think that's a receipt. So not an actual check, right? So it's not like we can actually get the $50,000.
I would
So
return the wallet. It depends. I don't want to go into this moral dilemma and such. It's a lot of money. It's an awful lot of money.
okay, so the actual problem is like, how are you gonna explain to the tax authorities you just got $50,000 richer? That's the problem, right? Not keeping the
Uh,
wallet.
You,
It's
you don't have to. You just don't deposit it and you just use it to spend like everything else.
yeah, but in this case, like if so in this case it doesn't even have the money. Like it's a check stub, but even like if it's a check, like you can't just spend a check.
But did it really say it's a check or did they say it was money?
No,
Because
no, no.
that
It said check stub. So it's not even money. It's just a receipt of like a
yeah, okay,
check being
then it's
cashed.
useless for you.
So yeah, we might as well return the wallet.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Anyway,
Like if it was cash, like then too bad. Probably would still try to find it, but the fact that you don't know who it belongs to. Anyway,
eh, yeah, well. Anyways, it was paid today, but I can't see who it was paid to. Just an account number.
can I assume from your Facebook saying that $50,000 is a lot?
It's a hell of a lot. Maybe even enough to kill for.
Oh,
You know, I could be wrong, but I think Ryan used to have a wallet like this.
oh.
Dum dum dum.
I like Bobby's art.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Bobby.
That's too Bobby first, yeah.
What? Oh, it's you. Sorry, this whole thing with Dick has got me kind of bugged. Is it true what the guy said up on stage? You trying to find the killer?
Let's go easy and first explain a little.
Nah, we
No?
ain't gotta be.
We want to
we-
go
we-
in hard,
Yeah, of
press
course.
in, go in for
Yep.
the kill. It's no secret that you and Dick didn't get along.
And when you left our table during the ceremony, you said you were going to give him a piece of your mind. Exactly. Nobody got the time to be nice. We just gotta be straight up. We are Dutch men. We gotta be straightforward. It's in our Dutchness.
Sure.
Although we play in Oromo. I think I skipped the dialogue. No, I didn't. That was just talk. Why would I pick a fight with Dick Stanford? Well, to be fair, I don't think it's really a fight.
Yeah,
the guy was-
he could take him.
Like, Bobby does not look that strong, but Dick was definitely weak.
And drunk.
That was later when he already made a statement, though.
Yeah, details.
If anything, he hated me for taking over his show.
Do you know if anyone else wanted to hurt him?
Insert, like, most people. Probably a long list. He acts nice in public, but in real life, he's got a reputation. Have you talked to Caitlyn? She's put up with his grumpy ass for years. Or how about a chick who started screaming about how she should have won the best actress?
Making a name for yourself, Becky. Becky, much as I may dislike her, she's not a killer.
You sure about that? She looked crazy enough to do anything. Pretty cute though.
Crazy hot skill, right?
Oh! Dope. So it was another dialogue. I really thought it was like just an random talking to somebody. Like those options you normally have, like choose one of the three and after that.
No.
It's,
Oh,
you know.
gotcha. Yeah, no. I'm trying to find out what happened to Dick.
Just like you did back at your TV studio. Damn, from playing a detective to being a real one. That's a wild career change. Well, to be fair, nothing. Must be Becky. Lock her up, boys. Nah. Becky just has some gigantic ego.
Well, I mean, yeah, that
Yeah.
should be a crime. I'm not exactly a real detective, just trying to help.
Oh, for sure. That's cool.
For sure.
Wait. You don't think I did it, do you? I'm not like that. I would have thrown my whole career away just to murder some old guy.
Did Kathleen not get along with Dick? They seemed kind of tense on stage.
She had to work with Dick every Friday for almost 20 years. Bad. Must be Bobby. Lock him up, boys. And then we talk with Caitlyn. It's like, must be Caitlyn. Lock him up, boys. And then it's like, it must be us. Lock us up, boys. She had to work with Dick every day for almost 20 years. Forget tense. I'm surprised she's still sane.
The girl who wanted to win Best Actress was Becky Call. She plays the lead in my show, Murder Mystery.
Plot twist, it was honor. Imagine. This is not Danganronpa 2. This is not Danganronpa 2. I don't expect that kind of a plot twist. I thought she looked familiar. She was pretty pissed about not getting that award.
It was a big deal for her. I guess if anything could drive her to murder,
People do crazy things sometimes. Make mistakes in the heat of the moment. Doesn't make them a bad person. What?
he's definitely hiding something. Maybe he shagged Kathleen?
Hey. We don't know. Hey, are you friends with her? I would love to get her now. Oh, come on, Bob. To get her on Backtalk, I mean. I bet she's a great guest.
Yeah, very easygoing as well. Reliable. You took over Backtalk, right? Is that when your problems with Dick started?
By the way, is the Danganronpa Child version, is that like the other Despair Girls, or is that a fan-made game? Because I still want to play some fan-made games. I'm pretty hyped for that. Have you ever played Danganronpa, by the way, alright?
Never. Like it sort of rings a bell, but I don't think I've ever
Well,
played it.
you know Junko, though.
Oh no, it's. No.
Oh, the Dutch March Club. Yeah, I know what you're. I know. World's End Club. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, that one was on Switch, right? I still want to play that one. I still need to buy that one. I still need to play it. Is it out even already? Is it out? Wait, one second. I want to look that up.
Sure.
And club. I cannot type. I'm happy that Google at least knows what I'm trying to type. Oh, it is out. Oh, it is. Is it on Steam? Worlds and Club. Okay, so I'm confused by Google. If you look it up, it says platforms: Nintendo Switch, Microsoft Windows, iOS, TV OS, Macintosh operating systems. And then you're like, okay, but where exactly on PC is it then? Anyway, that's something I'm gonna look up later.
Yeah, we'll find it out.
I will find it out. I'm not sure if you already, but go ahead.
You took over Backtalk, right? Is that when your problems with Dick started?
Yeah, and that asshole knows how to hold a grudge. I hadn't been on the air 10 minutes. He was utterly like shit about me to the press. He's too flashy. He's ruined the show. Sure, we updated things a little, but come on, man. That set hasn't changed since 1979. Sorry, 1979.
Couldn't you just ignore him?
Sure, but then the hate will start coming in. He's got all these crazy fans. Next line will be honor, like my mom. My ratings crashed. They're already talking about canceling the show. Certificate heroes threatened by Dick. Would you say that made you angry? Well, yeah. I don't want to kill a guy over it. Okay. I hear you're investigating what happened to Dick. I wish you the best of luck.
I guess you've heard by now. Dick was strangled.
Oh, release dates: Apple Arcade, September 4th, 2020, Nintendo Switch, Spring 2021, Steam, not decided yet. Okay, thank you, Bad RNG, for researching that. Appreciate it. It's a good series. It's gonna be a pretty good game. Oh God, please don't tell me anymore. I can hardly bear to think about it.
How did you and Dick work together on Backtalk?
Why not, Bad RNG? Oh, many years. I've heard people say it's hard to imagine there wasn't time before I was on the show.
You weren't there from the start?
I didn't join until the second season. They wanted someone who could attract more viewers. You should have seen the outfits they tried to squeeze me into. Hardly more than swimsuits some days.
That's terrible.
Bad RNG, but do you have a pear? You may not have apple, but do you have a pear? Or a banana? That's television. But I stood my ground. I like to think I made a difference.
How was your relationship with Dick?
We got on just fine.
Really? When we met him, he was kind of an ass.
This is Hollywood. Everyone has their problems, but I'm a professional, and people are gonna get a reputation. Besides, no one wants to hear about the backstage drama. They would rather just relax and enjoy the show. Although I don't think anyone was expecting the show they saw tonight.
Do you know Ryan Blackstock? Yeah, he was on stage earlier.
You mean tall, blonde, and handsome? I was wondering who that was. Funniest thing, I saw him with Dick earlier today. They were getting lunch at Dylan's on Fairfax.
Lunch? Why would Ryan be getting lunch with Dick Stanford?
If she's been working with the guy for over 20 years, she started as a kid. To be fair, I think she is the right girl is actually 42.
Yeah,
I would guess.
I mean,
They're looking pretty darn good. But 42.
agree.
Going on. Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever it wasn't going very well. Seems like they were arguing. I wish I could tell you more, but there wasn't a cap at the time. I only got a glimpse. You don't think it could be related to what happened to Dick, do you?
What do you know about Bobby Price?
He's talented, but he's got big shoes to fill if he wants to keep hosting Backtalk.
He doesn't seem to be much of a fan of Dick.
They never saw eye to eye. Dick hated having his show taken away from him, and Bobby hated working in Dick's shadow.
Hated it enough to kill Dick.
Bobby is young, ambitious, and impulsive. More than that, I can't say. Okay, can we go anywhere? Do we want to go back to
We
the
can give Ryan his wallet back.
check? Oh,
Do you really have to stand there?
oh, now you want to talk to me?
Oh, this was where Ryan was before, right? So we questioned him in the other scene, but now we can actually talk to him.
Yeah, but this is the thing that we still had to do actually.
Yeah, so we can talk him through. I can't believe you called me out on stage like that. You had no right. I hadn't even told Mom about what happened yet.
Yeah, I got that impression. Real healthy relationship you got there.
As if you're any kind of authority on what makes a healthy relationship.
I'm just giving you a chance.
A chance to do what? To screw up?
Just do whatever you think is best. You're the detective, remember? Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky again. If not, there's no shame in admitting you need help.
What do you think happened to Dick?
He was out of his mind. If that stage performance was anything to go by, probably went nuts and killed himself.
You really think he would do that?
You're the detective, you tell me.
Can you think of anyone who might have wanted to hurt Dick?
Nope. But you have connections to most people in the TV business. You may have heard something. Yeah, I know people, but I don't pay attention to industry drama. Well, let's give him this wallet back. What's your point?
Maybe try it with at the other spot.
Yeah, like backstage.
Yeah.
I mean, if this. Oh.
Okay, let's go there first.
They are the same.
No. So someone told us that they heard like either Kathleen or Bobby told us.
Kathleen told us, but the fact that the dialogues is different with the same person or different dialogue in different locations, I find that odd. Ah, well, you have to do it one way or another.
Yeah. Kathleen said she saw you and Dick arguing over lunch earlier today. Care to explain?
Ah, that was nothing. We were talking about some business. Things got a little out of hand. It happens.
Except in this case, the other guy turned up dead a few hours later.
What? You think I did it? What's with you? What is it with you? You've always got to turn me into the bad guy. We're just following up on the available evidence. It's nothing personal, kid. I think the scouting is a bad influence on you. I'm serious. I'll do my best to support you, but you don't make it easy. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Okay, can we present the wallet here? Hey, you found my wallet. Yeah, we already did in the other room.
Yeah, he has selective amnesia for whether
Yeah.
his wallet is his.
I don't accept this wallet, only if you're in this room.
Couldn't help noticing you wrote a big check today.
You went through my stuff. You just can't help checking on me, can you?
Don't flatter yourself. I wanted to see whose wallet it was. So, what was the money for?
Indeed, this is the specific backstage wallet. Nothing, just business.
$50,000 of business. That's a lot of nothing.
I don't have to explain myself to you. Okay, so where the heck do we go now?
Let's see.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's probably unlocked when we talk to Caitlin.
probably, yeah. I've heard Dick was arguing with Ryan Blackstock earlier today. Do you know him? Do you know anything about that argument?
Ryan Wu? Sorry, I don't know that guy. Well, that was very informational.
Do you recognize this hip flask?
Is it yours? Like that is also had in movies. I've never seen one in real life before. I just want to check.
Maybe we should present the flask. Oh, wait. That makes sense. Have you read this Celeb Life article about Dick?
No, seen his photo on the front cover, enough to put me off.
It says there were some rumors going around about Dick.
Figures, a lot of my crew worked on also with him. From what I hear, he wasn't exactly easy to work with.
Anything bad enough that someone might have wanted to kill him?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Someone spilled whiskey in Dick's dressing room. Do you know anything about that?
I don't think he's gonna give any information about
No,
it.
but we should present all of this
Whiskey?
to Kathy.
It must have been his. Yeah, I think that is one.
Oh.
Are you sure?
He's kinda too witchy. That seems sus.
That was sus. That was kind of sus. Sorry, the UI sometimes just kinda throws me off.
Let's go for this. Yeah. Have you seen this article about Dick in Celeb Life?
Of course, Dick was very proud of his front page building.
I'm guessing he was less happy when he saw how the article ended. Something about rumors? We're still missing part of the article.
Every time I hear rumors, I just hear in my head, back of my head, rumor has it. Rumor has it. Let me guess. The entire last page was torn out? Dick did that to every copy he could get his hands on. He never could take criticism very well. Personally, I think it's good that he's making him doing little digging occasionally. Call it investigative journalism, if you like it. If you like.
So you think there's some truth to the rumors I printed? Can you tell us more about what they were?
Phone rings.
Sus.
Sorry, I would love to talk, but I have to take this. Hmm.
She's
You
not
had-
even gone. Yep. Maybe the hip flask as well?
You're the liquor spill.
Yep.
Why are you showing me that? Oh, not that.
Does this belong to Dick?
Don't think so. But you saw this like on stage tonight, drunk as a sailor. Is there a chance the hip belongs to anyone else? We should investigate every possibility. Well, it could be, well, at least. I've heard he started drinking to cope with the
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we get to present it again.
The production team aren't happy. Imagine going through all the trouble of rebooting a talk show just for the news to get carted off to rehab. I think that. Oh, there we go.
You mentioned Bobby Price has a drinking problem?
He will deny it, I'm sure. I've heard plenty of stories. A way to calm his nerves, I suppose. What do you think he's nervous about? Oh, the usual. His performance, his ratings. Dick giving him a hard time. Oh no, this dick is hard. Timing. I tried to make a joke. The joke didn't work.
So
I
I
tried.
want to give you a tip for a quality joke. A quality joke has a nice lead up and then a good pun at the
Yeah. Mine at neither.
end.
And now a murder too. It's no wonder the poor kid has issues. So, Bobby. Are you sure, buddy?
Do you recognize this hip flask?
Huh.
Oh no, he's saying the same stuff. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Okay. I'm just in the room. Can we? Nope. Backstage? Backstage! Let's go.
Good
You
stuff.
still here?
What did forensics find?
We're still waiting on a blood test, but in my professional opinion, Dick Stanford was strangled in that. Oh wow, we already figured that out.
Quality detective.
We knew that already. Oh. Well, we also found whiskey spilled on the floor. Telltale sign of a struggle. Yep, we knew that. Oh, that was on there. Sorry. I thought
Yep.
I was gonna be an
We
asshole.
knew that too.
Jesus H. Christ. How about the door handle? The door handle? Oh, set scout noises.
I guess we missed that one.
Ha! See? That's why you should have left this to the professionals. We know how to check for prints.
You found prints? That's great.
Well, not exactly. The handle was white queen. Ah, baka. Smells like the girl cleaned it with the whiskey. The alcohol would have acted as a solvent. A very effective solution.
So let me get this straight. The only new thing you found is where some fingerprints used to be.
Look, it's not about who found what. It's about coming to the right conclusions. I love that he is the detective that feels really pushed to perform better than
Yeah.
the rookie.
I mean, like, if someone comes in and goes and sort of just shows you up on a job that you've done for a bunch of time and
Hey,
you know,
some people are just really skilled, but it's probably the old mentality that old people cannot really respect that, and like the youth of these days can do it a bit
yeah, I
better.
mean, there's a balance to be found, right? You
There's a
can
big age gap in how we would handle it as if we would be old.
sure, yeah, probably.
And that takes experience, expertise, and intuition.
You want conclusions? We've got two suspects already: Bobby Price and Ryan Blackstock.
Hey, Caitlyn is still not off the list. Though Ryan is being my main suspect at the moment.
Nah, but it's probably Kathleen, right?
Is that so? What's your evidence against Bobby? Hip flask.
We found this hip flask backstage. It contains the same whiskey as we found at the crime scene. And I've heard Bobby Price has a drinking problem.
Interesting. It needs more evidence to back it up, but it's a good start. How about the other suspect? What's the silver spoon Blackstock kid got to do with this?
Ryan Blackstock was seen arguing with Dick this afternoon. Not much on its own, but he also signed a check today for 50 grand.
Okay. So hear me out. I have a conspiracy theory. Yeah?
Okay.
Ryan ordered Caitlyn to do the job. And Caitlyn didn't eventually it didn't really go through, and Caitlyn didn't receive the money or something. I don't know, because well, Ryan still has his wallet or something like that. And Caitlyn just throwing him under the bus and tries to get away with it.
Uh,
It's a crazy conspiracy, but
yeah. How
hmm,
much do you think a hit would go for? I gotta say, it's more than 50 grand, right?
it depends.
Like in a situation like this, like killing someone at a public event, a celebrity, that's gotta be more than 50 grand.
Not if you're both celebrities.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you
Do
get
we
special
really want to have
treatment
this
if you're
discussion on Twitch
also
and YouTube?
if you're also famous, you get special prize. You get special prize for killing someone. Yep.
Yeah. Hmm. Bodies have a nasty habit of showing up where there's that much money at stake.
And Ryan isn't exactly trustworthy. Is she going to just
Oh,
yeah.
you know him.
He's my ex-husband. He's also a manipulative guy.
And a good liar and an ass. You trained Scout well, Honor. Honor is so happy. I'm going to assume he picked that up from you.
What can I say? He's a fast learner.
Oh, I love this partnership so badly. Okay, I will admit you found a couple of good leads. I will follow up on them just as soon as you finish my report. Uh,
Let's see. Yeah, sure. Can't we at least keep looking for more evidence?
No way! You're lucky I don't arrest you right now from interfering in an investigation. Now get out of here, will you? I can't afford any more liabilities. The captain's got me on there and a microscope on this one. Hi. I thought I told you to.
Leave you alone. You know, you're starting to become predictable, detective.
And you're starting to become a real pain in my ass. Do you want something, or are you just here to bug me?
I, um, um,
1 second. Oh, so there is a really soft sound here. I just don't hear it very well, but it doesn't matter. Honor's mother dropped her back in here earlier. We would like to go look for it. I'm here for booking, obviously, yeah, exactly. Your mother, huh? Oh, shit. That's one more for the suspect list.
yes, her back. That's why we're here.
Alright, but do it quietly. I've got paperwork to finish.
Good thinking, Scout. Since when do you know how to lie like that?
It was one of the many things I learned from those detective movies, along with this snappy one-liner routine I mentioned earlier.
You'll have to show me later. Right now, we better look for clues before Cross realizes what we're really doing in here.
And, will you find out what we were doing here? That's something we will find out next week.
Yeah?
Because
Good,
I think this is, we have some information. Yeah. Opinion, really think it done it? I think still Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn
Yeah,
did the murder.
it's probably neither Ryan or Bobby. That's pretty like if it's one of the two, it's Ryan, but my guess is neither. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for
I
watching.
was about to ask chat as well, and you guys in the comments, who do you think it is? By the way, only answer if you have not seen the game yet. Otherwise, we're just gonna think everything as a guess and not as a spoiler, just so you know.
Yep.
So if you will already know it and just answer in the comments, we're gonna just say, "Wow, you guessed really well." BetRG thinks it is Cross. Well, could be. Maybe he's done with his work and just wants an easy case. Probably not.
Yeah,
He was not
he,
even there at the moment, but
he could book himself.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Alright, thank you again. I liked it. I hope you guys liked it as well. And yeah,
Same. See you next week.
next week, same time.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks.